for the first time, please help me welcome Meg Patenaude, everybody. Meg!
How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah. It's so good to be here. I've been traveling a lot lately, and I've actually recently come to realize that waiting to board a plane is a lot like waiting at the gates of hell, except we all really want to be called first. Like, there's something about 8 inches of legroom and a human hurdle to get to the bathroom that makes us be like, I want to be called 15 minutes before the asshole behind me. It's that time of year right now, and we all have a friend who is on a juice cleanse. My friend comes up to me the other day, and she's just like, I'm on this juice cleanse. All you do is drink lemon and water and cayenne pepper for 10 days. Honey, I think that's called the death row diet. You know, it's amazing how only a millennial could take third world starvation and turn it into a first world problem. You know, I'm from upstate New York, and when I say upstate, I do not mean Westchester. I mean upstate, where there's trees and mountains and absolutely no human diversity whatsoever. And upstate, you know, juice cleanse means you just got your third DWI and you're settling into your second round of AA. It's always so interesting on a juice cleanse, right? You know, you start out and day one, you're like really optimistic. You're excited. You think, oh, this is going to be great for me. You're so full of hope, which is called food still. And, you know, by day 4, the caffeine migraine starts settling in. And then you decide you develop a bit of a hunchback because your stomach is just eating itself just for self-preservation. And then day 10, you know, you have your friend who comes up to you and is just like, hey, how's that juice cleanse going? And then you murder them. You know, you just decide that the bread you'd get in prison is worth it. So I'm from upstate. I'm from a relatively conservative family. And, you know, grew up in suburbia, and both my parents went to school for engineering, and I'm an artist with a magician boyfriend. But to be fair, I didn't know he was a magician until after we started dating. It was about 3 weeks in, and I went to go get a towel from his closet, and there were just 50 decks of playing cards and a straitjacket. And I just kept thinking, serial killer or magician, serial killer or magician. And I couldn't decide which one was more terrifying. So I'm single now. And, you know, it's really difficult to date in New York City, right? I mean, you've got your job schedule, you've got your workout schedule. It's just really, really difficult to make sure you don't just like die alone. And so you resort to online dating, you know, and there's just so many apps to choose from. You've got Tinder that's meant for regrets, and you've got J-Date, but, you know, it's frowned upon when you're Catholic. And then you've got glutenfreesingles.com. This is a real thing. There actually is a glutenfreesingles.com. And, you know, that actually means that someone sat down and decided that gluten-free people should only date other gluten-free people. And I don't think it was a gluten-free person who decided that. I think it was a non-gluten-free person who was just really tired of going to like a bad restaurant on a first date. You know, the thing that I think is, you know, problematic about, you know, a gluten-free person being in a relationship with another gluten-free person is that no one ever wants to be the breadwinner in that relationship. So, you know, what do? You come home and like you're so excited. You're like, honey, I got this huge bonus at work. Look at all this dough I'm bringing home. And she says, get the fuck out. All right, guys, that's all I've got. Thank you so much. My name's Meg Patenaude. Thank you.